everybody. So we're doing our first video. This is Simon. I'm Jonathan, and we're just going to talk a little bit about some things going on with BibleSeed. Um, we were setting this thing up, and I realized, oh, I can't read. We have these questions that are on the script, and I can't read it. And so I didn't have my glasses at the time, so I was looking, and I was like, I went to the car, looked around, and I didn't find it, but it was actually in my pocket. So there's a saying, Simon, in America that if my head wasn't screwed on right, I would probably have lost it. Do you remember that time that we were over at the, so this was back in August. Hey, let me get my, speaking of losing things, here's my mic. Okay, so, um, we were crossing, we were coming back from Tanzania back into Kenya, and I didn't know where my yellow fever card was. And there was that the time where I remember there's a distinct part where, yeah, you had already been through the gate, and the lady was like, no, you can't come in. And I was like, and she said, you have to go back an hour back to this other city to go get your yellow fever card. And I'm like, ah. And so I say, through all the people, I say, Simon Karandi! Simon Karandi! And everybody just looks at me like, what's this white foreigner saying? Why is he calling that? And so anyway, Simon helped me through the difficult time that I was forgetting what was happening. So, the Bible says two can put, what is it? One puts 1,000, two puts 10,000. So that's definitely true for us working together. So anyway, Simon, tell me a little bit about your background, family, ministry, etc. So others can know.
Yeah, my name is Simon Kirandi. I'm a husband of one wife.
Okay.
Being an African, sometimes people go for more than one.
Yeah, one's a good idea.
I'm a father also. I'm married to a beautiful lady called Faith Ndenya Kirandi, and God has blessed us with two kids. We have a son, Moses Visha Kirandi, who is 7 years old, and we have a daughter, Mariana Kesi Kirandi, who is 3 years old now. And we married 8 years ago, but I got into ministry 13 years ago. Majorly in ministry, I've been working with young people. Earlier years in my ministry, I worked with an organization known as Teens for Christ. Then I was in charge of the youths in our church for many years, the youth chairman in charge of a number of churches. Then I went ahead to start Teens Impact Africa in the year 2016. And I've been working with Teens Impact Africa until we met with Jonathan. We started talking with him and a few years ago until God allowed us to meet 3 months ago. That's when we met physically and we started discussing how to establish BibleSeed on this side of the world.
Yeah, so what happened is we have a mutual friend named Ruben from Netherlands who had introduced us before I was going to take a trip back in spring 2020, so right before COVID, was planning to go to Kenya. I really wanted to visit Christian bookstores in Nairobi, and Simon said, sure, I can drive you around in the minivan that he had. And so we had it all lined up, and then the government stepped in and said, no conferences, nothing, So that had to cancel everything, delayed, and so then that didn't happen until August, and that's good because we had more things prepared, and so had set up these Bible.SD cards to bring to stores, and never done this before, but I'll tell you, when I approached the bookstores, it was okay. But then once Simon very quickly learned how to do the exact same thing, he did way better. And of course, he could speak in Swahili, and there was a lot of comfort or rapport that he had. Of course, African to African, Kenyan to Kenyan. So tell me about some of the stores that that stood out to you whenever we visited them, the Christian bookstores in Nairobi.
Yeah, well, the first days when we started visiting the bookstores, I want to tell you that it was so strange for me because I've never done marketing. And so one of the things that I was keen on was to learn what you are doing. And I thank God I was able to learn very fast. Out for me was the excitement that I saw in the bookstores when they realized that somebody was bringing a new thing in our stores. Like there are some of the bookstores, especially in Nairobi, Kenya, they had books, and most of these books were in English.
Mm-hmm.
And now somebody is bringing more than just one book in a soft copy, and is going to be accessible in different languages. The excitement from the book dealers and the bookstores, that really motivated me even to do it more.
Cool. Yeah, so I felt the same way. It was pretty neat trying out and all the positivity that we felt when we were approaching them. So I have some more questions, more things happening, more things to talk about. But let's go ahead and bring this video to a close, and we'll have another one put up pretty soon. So nice talking to you. I hope you all have had a great Christmas, and looking forward to the new year as we go into 2022. Uh, and we do have, by the way, we have a matching campaign happening right now. If you'd like to give, you can have that gift match doubled if you would like to give by the end of the year. So please consider that. There'll be a link down below for that. All right, more later. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.